Well, anyone who's done it knows that planning a wedding is no easy task. You've got the dresses, the tuxes, the flowers, the invites. So it takes a big weight off your shoulders when you can put your trust and vision into the hands of an event planner that knows exactly how to make your dreams come true. The team from Cameron Mitchell Premier Events can create a stunning experience for any happy couple. And of course, they will serve up an unforgettable dining experience as well. So joining me once again is Jenny James, who can help any couple plan this big special day. So I want to welcome you back, Jenny.
Hello, Robin. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so you guys are kind of like the people who get the big details, but the really small ones too, right? You pride yourselves on getting all of it.
Absolutely, Robin. Our team is amazing in that we can plan any detail from small details all the way to the big details like the venue and the food itself.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the wedding services that you provide, because obviously the food, but you've got other stuff on tap.
Absolutely. So a lot of times the first start is looking for a venue, trying to get that venue on the date that you have in mind. And then we can go from planning the menus to coordinating rentals and anything that you need as part of your wedding day experience.
Okay, Jenny, let's talk about some of the current wedding trends. First, we'll go color.
Pantone colors of the year are Rose Quartz and Serenity, both of which are very light colors of light pink and light blue. And so what this is telling us is that the trend from last year's neutrals is still very popular in 2016. We also have trends like metallics, and this linen here is a good example of some metallics. It's a beautiful black linen, but it also has some wonderful silver that just gives you a little bit of bling.
Right.
And the flowers also, we have that light pink and those pastel colors that are going to be really popular again in 2016.
I love the bling. I did silver and a blue for my wedding because you kind of can pull in a lot of little hints of that to make it look blingy, like you said, without being overt. You know,
Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's talk about patterns, because in the past, a bride may stay away from something bold like this. Not the case anymore.
There really isn't, and it's something that you don't have to put this on every single one of your tables, but you can choose a couple accent tables and provide a little bit of color where still neutrals are very, very popular with the brides. And so they want to find ways of just kind of showing a little bit of color and a little bit of their personality in the overall design of the event.
Sure, and you know, you mentioned the venue. That's kind of one of the biggest parts, right? We all kind of want a place that we feel represents us when we walk in. And the good thing is you guys have your own, and you have partnerships around town.
We are so lucky. We have one of my favorite event venues is the Ivory Room. It's located in the 2 Miranova building downtown on the 6th floor. It was where I had my wedding last year on New Year's Eve. And it just offers spectacular views of downtown Columbus, the new Scioto Mile. It's just absolutely spectacular. It is.
Yeah, I went to an event up there. I mean, you can't stop staring outside.
Right.
You're just like, this is great. This is awesome.
Absolutely.
And then you have partnerships around town with people too. So if somebody doesn't, you know, for some reason, if it's booked, which is probably the case,
absolutely,
you've got other places you can turn to.
Right. We have a lot of brides that come to us and they have that date in mind, that they absolutely know that they want to be married on that date. So then we look at if their dream venue is taken, we can show them around to a lot of other wonderful venues. We have a great venue out in Galloway that offers more of a rural setting. It's called the Darby House.
Oh, great. Yeah.
And so that's a wonderful alternative to more of the urban feel downtown. We also have wonderful venues, the Hawk Gallery, the Pizzuti Collection, the Ohio State House, the Franklin Park Conservatory. All are just amazing venues located centrally around town.
Love it. Okay, Jenny, we can't talk Cameron Mitchell without talking food, right? I mean, that's the big part. So let's talk about some of the kind of more unique offerings that you guys have.
Sure. So I would say, Robin, majorly trending in 2016 is still food stations. This is giving your guest a different experience other than just sitting down and having that plated served meal that they might be accustomed to at a wedding reception. So food stations allow you to offer more variety in the type of food you're providing, and then also it allows couples to show their personality in the menu planning and really have a story behind why they're choosing this food for their wedding reception.
Right, taco stations, a lot of people do things like that, or we first met at the movie, so we have a popcorn station. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do to pull that together.
It is. Really the variety is endless in what you can do in food stations for wedding receptions now. There's really all kinds of opportunities.
All right, Jenny, we know that we should start planning probably the moment that ring is on your finger, but some people even beforehand, I mean, you got to kind of think about this stuff ahead of time, right?
Absolutely. We were just talking about Pinterest, and as soon as you have an idea of the type of look you're thinking, it's always great to start a Pinterest board. Even before you have the ring on your finger. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
All right, before we go, I want to quickly mention another big romantic event you have coming up. Valentine's Day in a Box you guys are offering. What is this?
This is for the couple that does not want to dine at one of our wonderful restaurants around town and is looking for a more intimate experience. It is a 4-course meal that's picked up at our offices at Crosswoods that really requires very minimal reheating instructions and allows anyone to look as if they are a top chef and they prepared that meal.
So all the men out there, pay attention.
Absolutely.
Right there, call that phone number and you will be,
You'll
the
be the
man.
hero. You will
Exactly.
be the hero with the Valentine's Day in a Box. Absolutely.
All right, I want to thank you so much, Jenny.
Absolutely. Thank you.